Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodle. Welcome back to my channel. So we are here for another one of our X-Piles episodes. And yeah, what I thought we'd do today is a bit like in the last episode where I'm just going to pull in a pile of stuff and then we can kind of work our way through the pile. It seemed to work pretty well last time. So yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be just as good this time. So, and obviously, you know, it's quite good even if we're not able to work on the things, we're seeing then kind of, you know, what needs doing. I mean, for instance here, this is a folio which I have started, whoops, which of course, you know, that's a kind of like an unfinished project, if you see what I mean. So that can straight away go off of my desk and go as something to finish. Here we've got a collage masterboard. So again, that can go in with my collage masterboards kind of up, you know, where I keep them. So, you know, by doing just little things like this, we're able to kind of whittle down things and put them in kind of, you know, places. So I've got quite a bit of lace here. And again, I could probably put all of that in my kind of lace scrap bin. Yeah, and then I've got quite a bit of paper. So I've got some lace here. This is left over from my Build Your Own folio. So I'm just going to put that to one side. Okay, right, so let's have a look and see what we've got. I've got quite a bit here of the scraps that we coffee dyed last time that I thought we could just kind of make those pile bits of ephemera. So I'm just going to put all this stuff in my lap first. Okay, right. So here, for example, I've got, what have I got? Right, I've got this, which would be like a good page for something. I've got that. Okay. Right, so straight away I can see kind of a bit more the wood for the trees. So this obviously, it's a book page, you know, photograph, and I just need to kind of cut it down and then mount this onto something. You know, pictures like this, I really like to kind of just mount them normally on plainish card, so they take on a sort of appearance of being like an original photograph. So I just need some, you know, ivory coloured card or whatever to back that onto. So I can just put that to one side. Oops, not made a very good job of cutting that. Although maybe it's more from the bottom. Don't know. Probably getting wonkier and wonkier the more I cut it. So yeah, I mean, obviously I can just find some plain card and, you know, mount that. So that's kind of another thing gone. Okay, right, I've got just a journal card, which again, you know, can just cut this out and put this straight away in with my journal card. So I mean, you know, this is quite a good kind of method. I mean, obviously this would not have necessarily worked, you know, at the beginning because my pile was huge, but now that it's becoming smaller, to just kind of pull in bits, you know, as I'm doing them actually might not be a bad way to do this. So, yeah, let's see what else we've got. Okay, so we've got these. So if I just take that one, for example. Okay. Right, so shall we do some of those piles and bits of ephemera? Now, I've also got some doily page here. So we could incorporate some doily into those, you know, bits of ephemera. So, yep, let's do that. Okay, right, might have to do smaller bits like that. Okay, something like this, I'm thinking. So let me get that onto my lap as well. Right. Okay. So I'm kind of just thinking, you know, layer them up like this. So what I'll do, I will just layer them as we go. So, and then I'll staple them all together. So we're doing it a little bit mass makey. You know, mass makey style, where we're just kind of like more piling them, you know, piling them up ready. So like that. This one here, okay, looking good. This, like I say, that can be some pages or it could be the actual book itself. Okay. Take this one. Okie dokie. So I hope everyone's having a good day, maybe doing some crafting and having a nice time. Let me know below, have you been working on your desk? Have you been clearing your desk? Have you been working on your piles? Are they looking like X-Piles now? You know, i.e. have they gone now from existence? Are they no longer in existence? Or are they like mine, where they're still very much in existence? Albeit, you know, a whole bunch smaller. You know, I mean, to be honest, yeah. I mean, although I feel like, oof, I've still got a long way to go. Compared to how my desk was at the beginning of this series, it's, wow, night and day difference. So yeah, definitely there has been a massive improvement on, you know, what's going on my desk. So yeah, quite pleased actually with the progress. You know, all these things, they do take a long time. So, you know, even if you're kind of making very small amounts of progress, you know, maybe that's just how it has to be. You know, because maybe a bit like me, you've got such a lot of stuff that, you know, small is kind of the only way it's going to go. Right, so I've got some purple tickets here. So obviously they go pretty well on that purple piece there. Okay, let's take that there. Just see what other tickets I've got here. Oh, what's this one? Okay, let's just take that one. Oh, I don't know as I like that one. I don't know why, but for some reason, because that's got the Chinese writing, it feels like it's a bit modern. Now, whether that's just my opinion, you know, because like a few years ago, like the Chinese, you know, tattoos and all of that were kind of like all the rage. I don't know, but it just feels a little bit on the modern side for me. So yeah, I'm going to put them to one side because they do not feel vintage. But that's probably just my hang up, you know. I mean, probably other people don't even feel that way at all. But for me, I think it's, like I say, because I just kind of think, oh, those Chinese tattoos, you know, they were kind of like all the thing. And of course they were, you know, they were a modern thing, weren't they? So it feels like, oh, couldn't possibly have one of those because that's a bit modern. Right, let's have this one. Oops. Okay. So let's put that one like that. Okay. And let's just see what else we've got. Okay. This one I'm going to just tear that one down. And we'll just have it like this, I think. Yeah, kind of more like in the middle-y. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Now I'm just wondering whether we might have a little bit of lace on this one as well. Don't know why, but for some reason I feel like this one would just look cute with a bit of lace. Oh, we said about the doily, didn't we? I totally forgot about the doily. Yep, we were going to incorporate the doily. Let's just put the doily on there as well. Okay. Yeah, let's have it like that. Okay. You know, because it's just about layering up, you know, all sorts of interesting bits, isn't it? Oh. For some reason, this stapler just does this weird thing every now and then where it does not want to staple. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, it's annoying. Right. Have another look, see if I've got anything else like, you know, really just an obvious kind of thing to put with some of these bits. Got some green. Not really. Going to actually bin that, be really good and bin it. Okay, so I've got some vintage ephemera here. Again, that could just go into my, you know, vintage ephemera kind of piece exactly as is. So I'm just going to kind of keep that to one side. Because again, that's another sort of, you know, ready to file piece. Which is, you know, all good, isn't it? If we've got ready to file pieces. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got here. Okay, right. So I've got some of that vellum. Just take that down. know. I'm just wondering whether we could have, you know, maybe the vellum on here. Just kind of poking out with a little bit of green. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? So, yeah, should we have that like that? And then I'm just going to put a little bit of doily. Okay. Maybe that one, like that. And just going to try a bit of lace on there as well. I do love having the lace on these. They are really pretty with the lace, aren't they? So yeah, let's just put a little bit of lace down there. Oh yeah, that looks very pretty. Very, very cute. Okay. There we go. Let's just pile these up a bit. Okay, got my purple one. Now, do we want to have this with the purple? Just because I feel like, oh, it could take this, couldn't it? So, okay. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, love that. Now, do we want to have any lace on here or doily, actually? Let's not forget about the doily. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous. How gorgeous does that look? Okay, looking good. Right. Let's get these couple. Well, that one's not bad on there actually. So just going to tear that bottom bit off because it was a bit misshapen. Okay, and I've got anything else. That's quite thick. It's a little bit thick, unfortunately. I can see whether I've got any other thin kind of bits. Oh, I've got another envelope. That can go in my envelope tray again. Got some sheet music, so we could incorporate some sheet music there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? And then should we have another bit of lace on this one? Aren't we boring? Or aren't I boring? Sorry, doing the same old thing. Same old thing. But I mean, you know, to be honest, we're going to have such a really great bunch of things to use, which, you know, that in itself is awesome, isn't it? Because, you know, that's what this process is all about, is clearing the desk and then having a bunch of stuff ready to go. Right, and that's very smudgy. Could have that kind of here, like that, and maybe something like that, and then another bit of lace on there. Okay. Yeah, staple that. Okay, this is our last one. So, oh gosh, let's go for black lace on this one. Just, yeah, spotted this and thought, oh, that's just like, it's dropped in for a reason, hasn't it? It's crying out to be used. So, yeah, let's have some black lace. Okay. My goodness, how gorgeous does that look? That ticket's quite yellow, isn't it? So I don't necessarily want that. Let me put these away, because I've also gathered my tickets now and kind of put them back in the little packets. But there are still lots floating around, so please don't think that I mean that they're all away, because of course I'm not that efficient. No, there are still a whole bunch floating around on the desk. Okay, yeah, pointing case being here. So let's just take that off there. Okay. And yeah, let's just ink this one up. Okay. Like that. And I've just kind of spread them out so you can actually see that they're different bits because they're actually quite similar colours, these bits. I want you to be able to see that they are actually different sheets. So that's why I've kind of spread those ones about. Right, okay. So we've done those. Let me have a quick sip now of my tea. Oh, honestly, I'm such a guzzler. Luckily, I'm quite a guzzler. Right, okay, so we've got more of these. You know, the Joey DeFee, what do you call them? Oh, what would we describe them as? Oh, I don't know, snippet, strippy bits. So, yeah, we could make some clustery type pieces from those, which would be lovely, wouldn't they? So I'm thinking I've got these tickets here. Let's just take these down. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. So I'm just literally tearing in anything at all that I've got kind of like laying around now. So yeah. Oh, the thing is I don't want to kind of lose that stitching. So let's just take that down there like that. Yeah, something like that. And then just bring in a little bit of lace. Okay, that's quite nice, isn't it? And then, yeah, I'm going to staple that together. And actually, just got this wax seal, so I just think, that's quite nice, isn't it? Yep, so let's just use the wax seal. Even more things look gone from the desk, so yep. Okay, looking good. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, right, what did we do with that? Here we go. Well, we don't want to have them all looking the same, do we? So, yeah, let's use those tickets, but I've got some more paper here. So, you know, just so we've got some different looks. I don't want them all just, you know, completely looking the same. So, yeah, let's have this one. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Now, I wonder if I could just darken this. This is on a kind of like shiny-ish type thing. So I didn't know whether it would actually kind of take that ink at all, but actually it wasn't too bad. So take a bit of blue lace. Okay. Oh my goodness, how yummy does that look? Just going to take that down there a bit because it's quite big. So that looks really nice. And then, yeah, should we incorporate a little bit of maybe some sheet music? Maybe like underneath it more. Don't know whether that sheet music is quite right on there actually. It's yeah, maybe not the right colour. Let me just see what else I've got here. You know, I must have more things, I'm sure, that I could use. Oh, I've got some of this. Oh, or I've got some of this. Let me try a bit of this one. Yeah. Let's just try a bit of that. Oh my goodness, how yummy does that look? So, yeah, let's staple that together. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Okay, yeah, loving that one with the touch of pink. Now, I wonder if we could have a pink flower. I don't know. Might be a bit too far, but right. So we've got some more of that paper, so I'm just going to tear some of that down. Let's use a bit of this one now with it. It's just so fun when you're just using, like, you know, supplies that you've got floating about. I just think it's so fun because you just really don't know what you're going to get, you know, until it's kind of done. And it's like, wow, you know, who would have thought that I had all those, you know, those different kind of potential different looks floating around, you know. It's, yeah, just really fun. Let's just try this. I love this lace. Absolutely love it. So again, just staple that in. And when I come to use these, you know, I could always add then different things to them. I don't need to just, you know, use them as they are. I could always add, you know, other things as well. So let's take that one. And sheet music. I'm just going to try it with the sheet music, but maybe without the, was it the blue that I mixed this sheet music with, or was it, I think it was the blue. So I'm just going to ink that sheet music up. Okay. Let's just take a bit of this. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Now I've just got this bit of black, so let's just see what it would look like with a bit of black. It's not bad, is it? So yeah, let's just staple that. Okay. Right, so yep, a few more bits gone. Let's get rid of those into the bin. Okay. Right, okay, so I've got mixed, you know, two different sides here. So let's see what else I've got that I could use as kind of topper pieces. Oh, I've got all those stamped bits that we did during the Build Your Own Folio series. So, yeah, that's awesome. We could make some clusters with some of these. Okay. Love these stamps, I must say. They are absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's yummy, isn't it? Oops. Just going to kind of like kiss cut around these keys. I don't know whether I make a very good job of this, but okay. I might decide to use the other side of this because this might be too much green, but we'll see. We will see. I just absolutely love that colour green. So it's like, oh. It's a yummy colour, isn't it? Okay. Well, it's looking like a really nice day out there now. It's not too cold. I mean, it's a little bit chilly, but yeah, not too bad. Okay. Right, I've got those again. They're just kind of like fussy cut type pieces. So yep, they're more cutting needed. Oh, that's from that car book. Yeah. Right, put that down to the side. Right. I've got some book page here. Okie dokie. Oh, how yummy does that look? So yeah, let's just go in with a bit of ink around that bit. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm wondering whether we could brighten this up by having like maybe a flower or something on here. I don't know. It might look weird actually. Yeah, maybe it will look a bit strange, so perhaps we won't do that. Let's have a little bit of lace though. Yep. Okay. Oops. Like that. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? So just staple that on. So again, you know, we can do something more with that when we come to use it. We don't have to use it kind of just, oops, just like that. Oh, sorry, every time I touch anything, I'm disrupting it all completely. Right, we've got that lion. I'm not going to do a good job of fussy cutting him, I can tell you that now. Yep, kiss cutting, fussy cutting, any kind of cutting, he is not going to be looking good, I can tell you. Okay. Okay. Right. Get a bit more text on the book page. Just going to try this on the brown side. No, he definitely, it needs to be on the green, doesn't it? Yeah. Oops. And actually, I wonder whether we could have a postage stamp on here as well, which actually, I think I did have a postage stamp in here. On here. Oh yeah, and it is green as well, would you believe? How handy is that? That is very handy. Right, awesome, awesome, awesome. Bit of lace. Okay, and yep. Put the lace down, put the postage stamp down, put the piece down. Okay, all looking good. Yep. Okay, love that. Absolutely love that. Okay. Right. Let's have a look and see. So now I've got this piece. Now I'm going to just take this and sort of, you know, sort of cut it out here. Because I mean, don't forget, some of these clustery pieces, you know, we might use in that, you know, what's on my desk journal that we've kind of potentially made a bit, you know, whilst we're in this series, you know. We might use some of the bits here in that journal. So, yeah, definitely, you know, we've got lots of potential things to use, haven't we, here? I can't remember now, honestly, the colours that we kind of had gone with in that journal, but I know that I felt very excited. I couldn't wait to actually get using it. So, and I still feel that way. Okay. Now these stamp sets, I am hoping to have these in my shop. Now, I've been saying this for ages now, but it really is just a case of getting time. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that I will have them in my shop at some point. Now here's some more die cut pieces. Again, these are Kaisercraft. I mean, Kaisercraft are kind of like my favourite, yeah, my favourite brand really to buy from, you know, things like this. But I must, you know, I must not even buy them at all, to be honest. I don't know why I still buy things like this, but I'm a sucker for buying stuff. Well, buying stuff, buying anything. But yes, a sucker for buying any craft products whatsoever. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking something like that is quite cute. Yeah. So again, just going to put that staple in here, which I'm hoping is going to have gone through everything. Oh. Everything or nothing. Oh, my stapler. Come on. Don't let me down here. Okay, just got my staples kind of like caught there in the end, so oops. Okay, oops, no, they're definitely not going to work now. They're lopsided in there. Let's pull them out. Okay. No. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. So, one. Let's put those ones in there. Put this. Ooh, this one. Okay. Right, let's try. Oh, still not working. Come on. Come on. Don't let me down here like this. Oh, I don't know why this happens, but yeah, sometimes it just does not want to work. I mean, it's probably user error. I probably have got a staple in there that I can't see. I mean, I definitely can't see anything in there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I probably have. But it's very frustrating, especially if you're doing a video. So, yep. Oh, how annoying. Right, okay, I'm just going to have to just glue this together. Okay. Oops. Like that, okay. Right. Okay, I'll have to sort out my stapler a bit later, because, yeah, that's not great, is it? Right, okay. So, yeah. Now, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were getting rid of this whole sheet, weren't we, of pieces. Okay, and yep, let's go around that little crest there. Oops. Okay, and just use this slightly bigger piece of the green. Okay. So, and these are those lovely papers that I also used during the Build Your Own Folio series, which I'm hoping these are in my shop by now. Obviously, during that series, they were just like a special that was only available to the people who purchased a kit. However, I did have so many people message me and ask that I put them in my shop. So yeah, hence they are now obviously going to be an item in the, in my Etsy shop as well. So yeah. So thank you so much to all those lovely people who did ask for them. And hopefully they're in there now. I couldn't tell you what they're called, I'm afraid, because at this point of filming, they are not in there. But yeah, hopefully they are in there, by now. Oh, and I forgot my stapler now not working, so that's causing a problem, isn't it? Oh, come on. Let's see if it works now that I've banged it, like an engineer. Just joking. Of course, that's not how an engineer fixes anything, so, yep. Right. Let's just, again, use a little dab of hot glue. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie. Right. Looking good. Okay. Right. Okay. We've got this sheet here. So let's do another clustery piece from this. Okay, and this one here as well. So, then that's just a whole nother sheet gone from the desk. I mean, I know this just, it seems like nothing, but I mean, honestly, these are all little victories, aren't they? Each little tiny piece that we get rid of is another piece gone, isn't it? So, it might not seem like much, but actually in the whole scheme, oops, just getting, some of these are journal cards, which actually, again, they're complete journal cards, which can then just be put away, and then they're just off the desk anyway. Right, okay, put that there. I've got an envelope here, which again can go in my envelope organizer. Right. Okie dokie. Right, let's get this book page. I'm kind of thinking, I mean, actually we could have the book page behind, just because, you know, the book page actually is not as pretty as the paper. So why do I want to cover up the paper with the book page? It would be better to cover up the book page with the paper, wouldn't it? So yeah, do it that way round. Right, okay, now just see whether I've got any suitable die cuts. I don't really think there will be, because these are all kind of greens and browns, and these papers are quite girly and, you know, blue and pink, aren't they? Oh, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I've got the typewriter, but yeah, that just looks awful, doesn't it? So again, these die cuts I'm going to put hung up out of the way, off of the desk. So now I have opened the packet upside down, so it's now lost its sticky. So I've just punched a hole in the top so that I can hang this up that way. Okay. Oops. Not that it's really hanging, or not that it's wanting to hang anyway. Okay, right. Yeah, that one's hung up. And then this one now is now dropping down, so yeah. Right, this was that other one that we put there yesterday, so put that out of the way. Okay, right. So sorry about all this waffling. I'm sure it's not very interesting to be listening to. Right, well that could go there because that's pretty nice on there, isn't it? Could have that building. It's quite nice. Okay. Got some lace. Got some more lace here. Okay. Let's just try that. And that's not quite the right piece, is it, if I'm truthful? You know, it's all very well trying to just make things work, but I mean, sometimes you've got to just face facts and think, well, it's not the right piece. So I've just got a couple more bits here. Got some bits from my country cottage kit. Again, they're just kind of fussy cuts, so they're off the desk. These are again fussy cuts, as are these. So all of them off the desk. Yep, they're gone. They are gone, gone, gone. Okay, right. Have I got anything under here? Oh, you can probably hear I'm now dropping all sorts of stuff over the side. Right. Again, more pieces for sort of fussy cutting. So going to get those off. I've kept the flowers, any flowers that I find for fussy cutting, because you know, I may actually need to fussy cut some flowers in the course of this series. Oh, more fussy cutting there. Right, let's just bring this in. Oh, you can probably hear, I mean, everything's just dropping off the desk, to be honest. So, you know, I'm going to end up with a pile-free desk, but hey, all sorts of piles all over the floor. You know, all I've actually done is shift the piles to the floor. Oh, I hope that's not the case. I mean, stranger things have happened, obviously. You know, it wouldn't really be beyond the realms. Right, so I've got some of my coloured umbrellas here. So let's just take a couple of these bits. Just because I thought, well, actually, these would be pretty nice on here colour-wise. So yeah, these are the bright umbrellas, not the neutrals. And again, you know, they were just buried there. Who knew? Who knew that they were even there? Definitely not me. So, you know, what a lucky find. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty on there, isn't it? Yeah, loving that. And oh my goodness, how pretty is that? Love that. I'm just going to ink around the edge of here because, you know, of course, my shoddy cutting. Okay, like that. Really pretty, really, really pretty. Yeah, loving that. Now, what do I want to have over there? Do we want the umbrella? Well, we won't know till we cut it out and have a look, I suppose, will we? So, yeah, let's just see. Now, I have lost track of how many episodes we are in, but if we are doing 7 days, I feel like I'm sure that this is episode 5. No, episode 6. So that means we will only have 1 episode left. Now, got to be honest, my pile looks pretty, you know, pretty small. I do still have a pile on the left of my desk, but, you know, that's fine because actually, you know what? You know, no one wants a bare desk, do they? I mean, you know, it's nice to have some things to choose from. So, yeah, I mean, actually, if I've just cleared the pile to the right, then that's, you know, that's pretty good. So I'm not that fussed if I've, you know, still got a pile to the left. So, yeah, that's all good. Oh, my goodness, how yummy is that? So that is, this blue paper is, I think, my Pink Lady papers. And then we've just got some of the gorgeous bright butterfly, bright umbrellas there. So don't they look wonderful on there? Love that. Okay, really looking very, very, very pretty. I love how that looks. That's my favourite one. Definitely my favourite one. Yep, absolutely love it, love it, love it. Right, let's get rid of this building. What am I thinking? We have got all these beautiful umbrella pieces. So yeah, let's take this and maybe the purple because I'm thinking that would show up nicely. So, and again, obviously what's left now is, you know, predominantly fussy cuts. So I'm just going to put that to the floor as well for fussy cutting. Like I say, all I've actually done is like build myself up a pile on the floor. No, I haven't. There's just a few sheets for fussy cutting, not too many. So yeah, it's not too bad. And to be honest, on the left of me, where I said that I've got, you know, quite a bit still on the left, actually, some of that is the collage masterboards. So, you know, some of those collage masterboards, I can just tidy them up and put them back in my, you know, collage masterboard holder, otherwise known as my magazine rack from IKEA. You know, and that will kind of get rid of some of that, to be honest. So, you know, it's not quite as, you know, diabolical as it first sounded. So, yeah, I don't think it's quite as terrible as, you know, as it sounded at first. Okay. Okie dokie. Do you know, I haven't played with these umbrellas for ages and I had actually forgotten how much I really do love them. They're another one of those items that just looks so cute everywhere you put them. You know, much like butterflies and everything else. You know, they're just really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. So, yeah, love them. So, very fun to play with them. Oh, how cute is that? So, again, this is the same. This is that paper from the Pink Ladies papers. And then we've got some lace here, which actually I'm just now looking. I'm using the ivory lace and I wonder whether actually this is kind of nicer with that. This is much more of a sort of beige kind of lace, which I know sounds weird because, you know, I wouldn't have necessarily thought that myself, but it looks really pretty, really pretty. So yeah, just going to kind of swap it out for that. Okay, and then just the umbrella piece. Now, do we want it over here more? Let's have it up there like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Love, love, love that. Absolutely just yummy. So yeah, that one. Oh, I've got hot glue now stuck all over my desk. That's fine. It does peel off pretty easily, so yes, don't be too alarmed. But I should probably just leave it. It comes off then quite easily. Okay, so that's those. So we've done quite a lot of clustery type bits. So let's just put that to one side. Right, what else have I got? What's the time? 46 minutes I think I've been filming for. So right, excuse my hair and my head. Right, what's all this? More fussy cutting. More envelopes. So get rid of the envelopes. Okay, they are in my envelope box. Some food colour paper. I got some plain paper there. Okay, and then we've got some other sheets of paper here. So I could have done with these, obviously, when we made those little booklets. Okay. I've got some book page here with some kind of map type pieces and some more of that. Okay. What else have I got? Okay. Oh. So then I've got some other bits that need decorating up. So I've got like a what do you call it? You know, corner pocket. I've got a pocket. I've got a CD case. You know, different types of ephemera that need a bit of decorating. So yeah, we could definitely kind of do some bits with those. What else have I got? Okay, right, let me put these in my little organizer thing to the side of me. Then we could do those another day, like in a different video. Got some more journal cards here, again for cutting out. A little envelope, again for sort of decorating up. Some book page. Okay. Right, what else have I got? Right, okay, I'm going to put these to one side so that we, you know, keep them separately. Because obviously, you know, we'll kind of show you the bits that we have created once we come to the end of the series. Okay, so I've got some bits here which are kind of plain. Ticket. So, I mean, some of this now is kind of tidying up more, really. So, you know, just gathering bits that need a bit of tidying. So, do you know what? I might not even need the 7th episode. No, I will, because obviously I've got that other pile that we can always kind of, you know, do stuff with that. So I've got some other journal cards there. I'm going to put that in my journal card thingy me bob behind my desk. Let's cut this out right now. Okie dokie. Oh, did you see the doggy? Okay, that can obviously go in there as well. So yeah, we're doing quite well, to be honest. You know, I can see quite a bit of, you know, room being made now. Oh, it's so lovely to be able to see my organiser, which is, you know, been buried for ages now. Right, get all of my tickets, put them all together. Yep, tickets. Okay, yep, and they can all go back then in the, you know, in the original kind of packaging. Okay, right, put these out the way. So yeah, like I say, I mean, some of this is actually more tidying up, really, needs to be done. And then, yeah, I mean, hopefully, if we just kind of get this side of the desk looking, you know, looking pretty organised. I mean, there's a sheet of paper that can go just in my paper organiser, as can that. Got a whole sheet of sheet music, so I can put that under my desk there. Okay, now I have got this book page, which I'd obviously torn this out for some reason. I don't know what I was going to use this for. So yeah, I might have to keep this beside me. I may use that for an art journal page or something. I've got some bits of ephemera, again needing decorating, so they can go beside me. More plain kind of sheets. Oh, I forgot that I have still got that pile on my lap. right, I'm going to just put all of the plain pages, i.e. the whole pages, together, and then they can all go kind of like, you know, back up into my paper organizer. So yeah, okay, right. So I've got a sheet of acetate there. Okay, and I've got some of my amaranthine loveliness there. Okay, and then what else have I got? So scraps and yep, fussy cut pieces, more scraps, more scraps, more scraps. Oh, more fussy cut pieces here. Another whole sheet, more scraps. Okay, another thing for decorating and another thing for decorating. So put those in the things for decorating. Okay, so I mean, yeah, some of these are like kind of finish off projects type things now. So we've kind of crossed over to the dark side now in the finish off projects kind of realm. So yeah, which is good because, you know, we've kind of got order now and we know, you know, we know what we're doing. So that's kind of progress in itself. Okay, right, so these are going to go in my paper tray. Right, got some roses. They can go away. Okay, got some playing cards here, some fussy cut pieces. Okay, well, we are looking amazing now on the desk. You will be amazed. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to show you here on this video, but we will come back. I think we will do one more episode where we do this side of the desk a little bit, and then I will show you the progress, and you will be flabbergasted because I myself am flabbergasted. So I've got this here, which is a folio that I've been working on for a while. So that needs finishing off. So that's going to go off of my desk because that's a, you know, finishing off project. Which again, you know, I need to do some finishing off videos, I think. So yeah, that's a kind of totally different thing. Then we've got snippet pieces and clustery pieces and things like that. So again, just gather those kind of separately like that. Okay, so they're kind of like ready for using really on pieces of ephemera. I've got another whole sheet there. Okay, some more book page. Okay, we are cooking on gas. Right, okay. So going to keep these here to the left because we might need those for some other stuff. Whoops, just knocked my hot glue gun flying. Okay. Well, it's looking pretty good because I can kind of see stuff now, which, you know, I haven't been able to see anything for a really long time. So I'm feeling pretty excited here. Another bit of snippet roll. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty excited. So I'm going to leave it there for today. And yeah, going to come back and we will just do a few bits to the side on the left. And then I will show you the progress. Like I say, I mean, I'm not aiming for a completely empty desk. That would be way too ambitious. But, you know, the progress that we've made is actually amazing now. Because, yeah, I mean, compared to how we started, this just looks unbelievable. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much then. Bye.